Whew. All right, already warm. It is humid. Everybody, my name is William Miller. I am the general manager here at Forest River, Plant 410. Let me get my breath. We make 3 brands of products here only, okay? We don't make travel trailers here. We don't make toy haulers here. We make Columbus branded fifth wheels, River Ranch branded fifth wheels, and now Puma branded fifth wheels. I have been challenging how we could be better as a manufacturer, and I think about the excuses or the reasons why some dealers say, Will, we love your energy, we love your seasoned team, your average tenure within your factory sales reps is at least 18 years, but your product's not that well known. Okay, retail customers, their feedback, their challenge with us, we love your product, you don't have a dealer near us. So the best way to remove both excuses, I'm not going to rely on traditional marketing. We have an amazing corporate marketing team within Forest River that's doing a lot of things with Miss Jade Dean. Jade works with our factory team, as well as myself, as well as our plant manager, our engineering manager. And what she is doing is she is on this live stream right now, managing all of your comments. The goal with Jade, working with our whole team, is to bring more factory direct information to every single one of you retail customers at a level you've never seen from a manufacturer. I'm not bad-mouthing any other brand, any other company. Since I've been in this industry, I am at this plant every single day. The way our business operates, we, the maker of things, we produce the product. Then we travel all over the country to our authorized dealers that inventory our product. Then we do training for them. Then we expect them to explain to all you retail customers everything about our products. Well, that's a lot of layers. So wouldn't it just make sense, since I'm the GM, I'm the one you blame for our floor plans, I'm the one you blame for our pricing, I'm the one you blame for our decor and the color of our pillows. Why not just go direct to all of your retail customers at scale so that we allow our dealers to actually not have to work so hard and spend 40 minutes telling you the story of Columbus or River Ranch or why you should consider them now because this Will guy has a lot of passion and he cares. Why can't I just earn that trust directly with your retail customers across the country? You let us know where you are at throughout North America by zip code in the comments section. And then we take your information. If you have interest in the products that we're going to go through today, we will share that with our authorized dealers. They're going to love it because now we're generating retail leads based on the information we're providing direct to you guys on 3 platforms in a way that I've never seen anyone in this industry do it before. Huh? Oh, and then on top of that, they can focus on what their job is, which isn't to build our brand of product. It's not to tell our story. It's to provide every one of you the best buying experience, no matter what brand of product you buy from a given dealer. So with that long-winded intro, again, I'm William Miller. I am the general manager of Forest River, Plant 410. Thankful to be here. I love our team. I love the way we're making products. I want your guys' feedback. Maybe some of the things that we're doing, we don't need to do. Maybe they're not important to you retail customers. So this is the first time at scale an RV manufacturer is going direct across all of North America to all of you as we show you the 2 smallest and lightest weight floor plans we've ever produced here at what I call the Little Lemonade Stand in Middlebury, Indiana. So first, let's get started. We're going to walk you through. We just debuted both of these floor plans at Sneak Peek. We are working on agreements with our authorized dealers throughout the country that see that this will fill a need on their lot and provide you guys great floor plans. So Bailey Wirt is behind the camera. Bailey doesn't get enough credit. She is the one within our customer service team that makes a VIN-specific book for every single VIN number. She does that for us every single day. Now she's getting stuck with getting a migraine, hearing me live on video. Sorry, Bailey. Jade Dean, as I said, she is in the comments right now. Wherever you guys are located, tell us your zip code. If you want more information about this floor plan, if you want your own virtual live factory tour like this, where you're going to meet myself, my plant manager, Ron Brown, who's our head of engineering. You get full access to our leadership of the company that makes the product, okay? So we want to walk you through. This is the 340 RG rear galley floor plan. This is the smallest floor plan we've produced since I arrived 2 years ago, May 2024. This is under 35 feet. This is a couple's floor plan. It has a dry weight that is under 11,000 pounds. The weight on this is 10,400 pounds dry weight. Before we get into the floor plan, I want you guys to understand when you go to these dealers and you're seeing the price, I'm going to speak to what you're paying. We pay more money, okay, to use Brianza fiberglass. This is more of a gel coat finish. It performs just as well as like a Lamilux 400. But the premium we're paying is we're taking out all of the hairs and the fibers that you typically see in a cheaper grade of fiberglass. But I want to be clear in defense to other brands at different price points. It's not going to change the integrity or the function or utility or operation of the fiberglass itself. It's just aesthetically more pleasing. You don't see any dimpling. It's a nice clear finish, and it looks really, really good if you option for a full body paint, which we do have a brand new paint scheme that's available, brand new graphics package. So stay tuned for that. Everything that we make here, whether it's a Columbus, a River Ranch, a Puma branded product, you all can have the option to full body paint every single floor plan, just so we're clear. So I talked about the fiberglass. Behind the fiberglass, okay, this is still your outer wall. We use Azdale. Then you have all aluminum for your framing, 1.5-inch block foam. So we have a 2-inch sidewall. And then your inside wall is also all Azdale full composite, okay? That is our sidewall construction. As far as your getting to and from your destinations, with these smaller units, to be in compliance to our frame vendor, which is Lippert, okay, and NHTSA, the National Highway Safety Association, we make sure that we are in compliant for our load distribution. As I said, this 340 rear galley is under 11,000 pounds. So you're gonna have dual 6K axles, you're gonna have G-rated tires, tire pressure monitoring, and ABS brakes standard. You're also gonna have slide toppers standard. As far as your ACs, you are gonna have two 15K low profile Coleman Mach 8 series ACs on the roof. Being that this is about 34 feet, we think that two 15K ACs for a total of 30K in AC usage is more than enough to cool a coach this small. For peace of mind, all of our slide floors, there's no wood. They're full composite. All of our slide mechanisms, there's 3 different options in the industry for fifth wheels. Cable slides, Schwintek slides, and then these small profile rack and pinion called Slim Rack Plus that run on amps. These are the most expensive for me as a general manager to put into our bill of materials, but they're the best and most consistent performing. So here at Plant 410 only, where we make Columbus, River Ranch, and Puma branded fifth wheels, we do not use cable. We do not use Schwintek slides at this time. We only use the premium slide mechanisms standard on every single build. All right, Bailey, if we'll walk up this way, 6-point hydraulic, not electric leveling. Again, maybe overkill, but we want to use more expensive materials so that in your ownership experience, you have a higher success rate of everything working properly. That's why we're spending that money, of course, passing it on to our dealers and to you. But that's where you're going to find this price point probably being well north of $50,000, so we are clear. Okay, at the front of the coach, obviously a fiberglass front cap, as you see. You get an upgraded MORryde pin box that is standard on every single unit that we build. You would have the option to a generator if you so choose. The way we currently do our construction right now for our small floor plans, our floor plans that are over 38 feet, everything that we build, you would have the option for a generator. We put a transfer switch in the pass-through of every single one. That makes it easy for you retail customers to upgrade and partner with any of our authorized dealers or service techs doing the install They greatly appreciate the fact that we have a transfer switch box in every single unit. All right, I want to take you through this, and talking to our team, like Mr. Keith Lessner, I just want the camera to do its work. We want to show you the floor plan. I don't want you guys falling asleep. Some of you may already have in this long-winded intro. So here we go. This is a rear kitchen, but we call it a galley, okay? Configuration, as I said, we are under 35 feet. So this is going to be for you couples who have gone on a long ownership journey of various different categories of products, and you're willing to pay a premium for premium materials like solid hardwood, full composite on the slide floors, a lot more windows than you typically see. That's what increases the price that you pay. But most couples usually, especially our customer profile, have already owned a lot of different products, and they're willing to invest a little bit more money for more natural light, more windows, and more premium construction features, okay? So in this 340 rear galley, a lot of prep space, solid surface here. What is surprising a lot of dealers from Sneak Peek, as we're having more communication, we are weeks away from our dealer show in the West Coast. A lot of the dealers are saying, good job, guys. The fact that you're making a small compact floor plan under 35 feet, yet still using the largest residential and size appliances as standard. That is much different than you see from other manufacturers. They can save money by using smaller, lower cost appliances. We didn't want to deviate from our standard. We wanted to give people just the ability to have everything we put in a more expensive, bigger coach. But this floor plan allows you to do what none of our big stuff does. You can take this to a state and national park now because it is, again, under 36 feet. So obviously, 18 cube residential and size 12-volt fridge, pantry with adjustable shelving, not built in, so it's on these brackets. All of your cabinet door faces and drawers and your fascia and your step treads and your mantle are all solid hardwood. So you pay a little bit more money for that. High-rise faucet, under-mounted sink. Again, a lot of natural light. You're going to have power everywhere throughout this coach. There's a 110 outlet right there in the slide. You got 110 here, 110 at this bar top. So imagine yourself maybe getting a couple of bar stools that you can pop up. They can be, right here. So you've got seating for 2, 4, 6 here in this main living in a floor plan under 35 feet. You're going to have an exterior door access here for your trash can. This is your campside slide, solid hardwood on your dinette with storage. Theater seating, both powered with USB and cup holders. Direct view to a smart TV and fireplace. And everybody, when they do their little cute videos, hidden storage, well, it's not hidden when you're showing everybody, but you have storage behind the entertainment built in. So that's what you'd be looking at there. This couch is going to fold out to a bed. So if you have an occasional guest, this may work out. Upper cabinets here as well for storage. Another real exciting appeal point for the dealers seeing this for the first time throughout North America, 7-foot ceilings all the way to the front cap, something nobody else is doing in this category. I almost think this is a hybrid category that we're creating. It's not a mid-pro and it's not a typical full pro, and we're under 36 feet. Coming all the way up here to the bedroom, north-south, queen-size bed, nightstands on both sides, perimeter wardrobe closets, and a wardrobe slide here as well for even more storage. Now, this is the first prototype, so the differences you're going to see. The production model now, this is one pull-out drawer, and this is going to fold out so you have an extended area to maybe work remote or just set up for a little workstation here within the front of this floor plan. I just said 7 feet. You will not find that by any other manufacturer as of today's date. Here at the foot of the bed, you have the option for stackable washer and dryer, or it's prepped as you see it today. This upper cabinet is pulled forward to properly vent in compliance with code. Wine guard is now prepped as standard, and then obviously you have a setup if you want to add another TV. So this is, again, the 340 RG. If you like this floor plan and you want more information about it, please put in the comments where you are located, your zip code, and our very own Jay Dean will work to connect you with our factory team as well as our authorized dealer. Okay? Next, we're going to show you our next second of many small floor plans. Again, all targeted for a brand new segment, new lineup to be under 36 feet. What's really unique about this front kitchen, we'll get into the floor plan here in a second, but typically when you have a floor plan that's 36 feet, you're not going to have this much pass-through storage. So Bailey, if you'll just kind of come forward and show them that pass-through storage. Watch your head. We don't need an injury day one here. Okay, and you've got motion lights. The other thing I didn't mention, Bailey, if you can show that off, the Curt. So we are standard right now on everything we build with the Curt slipper roller suspension. Why I love it, you're not dealing with shackles, number one. Number two, there's not any maintenance. You don't have to repack nothing. I think it is the most underutilized and best performing suspension that has come out of Lipper, in my opinion, okay? Obviously, you've got these composite steps on this floor plan, and then we'll start right up here. So again, welcome to the inside of the number 2 smallest floor plan we built. This is right at about 36 feet. What's exciting dealers with early feedback, even the dealers that don't typically like a front kitchen, they have communicated to Mr. Steve Jacobs, our national sales manager, that in their opinion, this is the best front kitchen they've ever seen in a floor plan that's 36 feet or less. Why I think it's unique? Number one, we have given you a complete dedicated built-in desk from the factory. And when not in use with a folding chair that you'll find stowed away under the master bedroom, you can still utilize this for prep space. So you have a massive U-shaped kitchen. You have, as I just told you, the largest in size residential for all of your appliances. And right here is something that most retail customers notice off the bat. Anytime they come into what we call the upper deck, which is the upper part of a fifth wheel, they don't have the ceiling heights. So as of today's date, other manufacturers won't be able to do this thanks to our filed patent. That is the same residential 18-cube fridge that you see in our big 42-foot-long coaches. Next to this, massive pantry with adjustable shelving. So all of your dry goods, you have a massive amount of prep space. You have residential size appliances in a front kitchen floor plan that's 36 feet, okay? Nice front window, kind of goes in with what I've been saying. Forest River Plant 410 is known for spending a lot more money and giving our customers a lot more windows. So that is something you'll notice, just like the filed patent, more headroom, you have more storage, okay? And on top of all of this, thank you to all of our partner dealers. We have been working on what isn't, I would say, the sexiest thing, but it's the most important, and it's called operational excellence. It's having us really focus on quality, focus on being consistent as possible. That's why we have made a focus to spend as much time with our factory people as possible. I take a lot of the pride in the fact that I know every single worker in every single department. And why I bring that up, when we take time to invest in people that show up here every single day doing the same thing, don't you think it's important that we make sure that they feel appreciated and recognized so that they're in a good state of mind and they can continue to be consistent and do their best work? That 1,000% is within our control, and it's how we treat our people here. And I'm very proud of what we're doing. We're keeping our workers safe. We are communicating at a level that they've never seen, which is allowing these units to arrive throughout North America. When you talk to our authorized dealers, I challenge all of you to ask our authorized dealers, how do these units arrive? There's a little form that every dealer has to check in called a DAF form. That's the dealer acceptance form. When these units get delivered to a dealer, they're going to walk through and make sure it's all structurally sound, things aren't broken, and we've been doing a very, very good job. And I think that's a reflection of how we lead and how we serve our team members and how we treat them so that they stay really consistent and continue to care about the work that they're doing. Don't want to get ahead of myself. Dedicated dinette slide. This is your campsite. Theater seating on the biggest TV we're doing, a 65-inch TV, oversized fireplace. The off-door slide, so we are opposing right here. This will fold out for sleeping. The other nice appeal point, Bailey, if you'll go all the way back to that desk, just a couple steps, this is what a lot of people like. When you have two rooms that are on the same plane, that allows you to have open communication with all of your guests. So that's another thing that's very unique with this 360 front kitchen floor plan. Again, if you're just now joining us, put in the comments where you are located by zip code. Our very own Jay Dean is managing all the comments, and we'll be working with our factory team to get you in touch with our authorized dealer or set up any requests you guys have to schedule your own live virtual tour with myself and the rest of our leadership team. We are not factory direct. We will not sell direct, but we will do everything else direct to all you retail customers, again, at a level that I don't think anybody has ever seen. In here, you're going to have a full bath. Bailey, I'll just let you kind of showcase that, and I'll speak behind you. It's a one-piece fiberglass shower, porcelain commode. If you want to walk in and close the door, then you can show the vanity there. And you also have upper cabinets above the commode as well, if you can show that. And then in this 360, you have a bedroom here at the very back of the unit. And right there, that's our very own Matt Jess right there, our plant manager. Always available to be factory direct to any of your retail customers that have questions about what we're doing, what we're making, how we're making it. East-west facing king size bed, 110 outlet up here. So any of you that have CPAP devices or you just wanted to have a 110 outlet in your slide, we listen and we give you that. Reading lights equipped with USB. At the foot of the bed, you got a built-in dresser, wardrobe closet. That's very spacious, the ability to hang up a lot of things. And right here is another closet where, yes, you can order, if you want to come from behind me, and you can order a stackable washer and dryer from us, the factory, with our partnered authorized dealers, okay? I'm going to step outside. I can tell you guys, I'm sweating like a banshee, and it's not because I'm nervous. It is extremely humid today. But my thinking is, rather than sit, because the market is a little challenging right now, and as some dealers have already cast stones and blamed us for overproducing, no problem. I don't cast stones. I take full responsibility for everything that we do. So everything that we make, I'm going to start communicating at scale to retail customers because, again, some dealers say, well, Will, you just got there. It's only been 2 years, and you guys got to build your own ether. You got to build your own tribe. So the fastest way to do that is for us from the factory to take full responsibility and communicate nationwide throughout the United States and all of Canada. Any questions you have on Columbus, River Ranch, or Puma branded fifth wheels, I am your Huckleberry. I'm not going to lie. We're not going to tell you stories. We're not going to use cliche slogans. We're going to be honest, get the information that you're looking for. We want to be as transparent as possible, even if you don't like our floor plans, even if you don't like our decor and our pillows, because we all know it's floor plans, eye appeal, and what you get for the dollars you pay, regardless of the vinyl sticker or the name of the company. So if we can be as transparent and honest without selling you anything at scale, maybe our efforts will help more people on their own buying journey, which will result in us helping more dealers nationwide as we're being more consistent with information, because I feel that this industry, we have a huge opportunity to improve the customer satisfaction. So when you're out buying something, you have set expectations of what you're getting for your dollars. We want to do as good of a job as we possibly can to meet you there. So if you do choose us, you'll actually be happy and very clear on the expectations of what you're getting, what you can do, what you can't do. I would also say this in closing. If you don't want to see my face and me sweating on camera, that makes Bailey happy. If you don't want to walk through, If you currently own an RV, did you know you're allowed to contact our customer care team anytime? Just if you have some questions. We may not be able to always help you with a direct response for us because maybe you have a product that's not ours, but we want to be a resource that you feel comfortable to go to get that information or get connected with the appropriate group or organization or brand that you're looking for. So if you want more information about, again, the smallest and lightest weight floor plan we've developed in this 340 rear galley, or you really like the unique layout of our 360 FK, or you have interest to schedule your own virtual live video factory tour where I show you every single aspect, including the roofs, that we do here within Plant 410 in Middlebury, Indiana. If you would like to ever come here in person, guess what? You're always welcome to do so. So the best way to contact us for more information about the product, about our factory tour, about finding an authorized dealer near you, just again in the comments section, please give us your zip code. Jay Dean will work with our factory team and get you in touch with whoever is nearest to you so that if in case they have one of these units in stock, you'd be able to go on your own and allow the dealer to surprise and delight and give you a great buying experience with no pressure to go through the units. If you guys have questions, you can always reach back out to us. Give us a call at 574-821-1487 or email us at 410cs@forestriverinc.com. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.